Good morning, good morning. Hey, this is Glendon Cameron, founder of Hustlers Kung Fu University. Today we're going to talk about the correct, the proper, the best way to use secured credit cards to not only build your credit, but to build wealth. I got a comment, and it was about US Bank and that once you put down your deposit, and if you wanted to add more money, you had to wait 6 months. And my response is, so? You're not supposed to be using that credit card. Buy a cup of coffee, pay it off, something. Keep it under 10, $20 a month, pay it off, don't really carry a balance. And you're supposed to stay in that situation for a year. Now, part of the problem, and this is going to be a rant, is some of you, there's a lot of you who get it, and I appreciate you. A lot of you that get it. But there are some of you that have a problem with having money somewhere that you are not using, that you're not spending, that you're not having access to, that you're not tricking off or you're balling out or something. It's a year. It's 1 year. It's not a lifetime. It's not a decade. And if you're doing proper investments, you should be putting 10 to 15 or preferably 25% of your income away in some investment yearly. So if you make 100 grand, that means you should be putting away, 10 G's to $25,000 per year in some investment vehicle, which is more money than the money that you would be putting into the secured credit card for a year. Now, one of the problems is so many people do not want to grasp the concept of making more money. So I'm going to make it very plain. I'm going to make it very clear. You, my friend, need to make more money. There is no if, ands, buts about. You need to make more money. You need to make significantly more money than you do now. And here's why. You're never, ever going to get ahead trying to save your way to wealth unless you have an extraordinarily large income. And most of you don't. Most of America don't. Most of the world does not have a large income. When you get to 100K a year, that's 8% of the population that makes 100K or more. When you get to 150, it drops down to 4%. 4%. So all of this stuff about folks are making a lot of money, that you can go from broke Dick Danny to a millionaire in 6 months. It's foolishness, in my opinion. I mean, I think there's some exceptional people who can do that. But once again, if you were broke for the last decade, what makes you think that you're going to be able to get to $1 million income in 6 months or a year or even 10 years for that matter? Where does this come from? Where does this notion comes from? So let's go through the basics of the secured card and what you need to do and how you can really begin to make money. First of all, if you're broke Dick Danny, if you have a situation when you don't have any money, your first and foremost and your most overriding ethic in life should be to make more money. And if you don't know what you want to do and you don't have any clue, you should service business, sales job, something that gives you commission. I've had not one but two people recommend affiliate marketing. If you have no money, you have no experience, That's what you need to do. If you don't know what you, so your first goal is to increase your income $1,000 a month while keeping your job. I know it's sexy. I know there's a lot of people like, hey, I'm quitting my job. I'm out of here. I did not quit my job for about 2 years before, and it was a process, and I'll walk you through it. I knew that after getting laid off 3 times in 18 months that the job thing was not working for me, but I got another job, but I got a higher paying job, which gave me options. Then I got a job that provided me certain skills that I use to this very day. So I did not just, hey, I'm going to just start a business and I'm going to hustle it up. I went through the process of having jobs, gaining skills, and then going off on my own. So your first edict is to make $1,000 a month while you keep your job. Also, you want to save all of that money. Essentially, this is one of the things that happens to a lot of people. They make extra money and that becomes play money. It's like, well, this is play money. I'm going to go on a vacation. I'm going to do this. Like, hey, if your stuff is straight and you're making all the money you need to make and you want to make extra money and go on vacation, have at it. But if you're broke Dick Danny, if you're penniless Priscilla, you don't have any money, you don't have any direction, you can't play those games. So keep your job, make an extra $1,000 a month. Have a budget. You need a budget. You need to know where your money's going, and you need to have what I call a bubblegum budget. Everything on there goes on your budget, including the bubblegum. You need to know where every penny is going because there's leakage. There's money out there that's just leaking that you could use for your secured credit card, that you could use for your business. It's somewhere. So have a tight bubblegum budget and then make more money. And you will find out as a consequence of having this budget that there is money that you're already making that you can use to get your secured credit card, that you can use to do your business. So to give you the tight secured credit card process, I'm going to be real clear about this. Number 1, keep your job. Number 2, make it a mandatory goal to get to $1,000 a month, additional income above and above what you make from your job. Have a strict budget. Now, start taking that G, and you take 1G, and you get one secure credit card. And I don't care if they're like, well, you can't add any more money for 6 months. What you do is you open up another checking account, and you put that whole $1,000 in that checking account. And that checking account, it doesn't have an ATM card. It doesn't even have checks. Only way you can get money out that account is to go to the bank. So let's say you get the U.S. Bank card, you only put down $1,000. You can only add money to it for 6 months. So let's see, you're making a G, you put down $1,000. Next time you can add money, you can add $4,000 to that card in those 6 months. Then after you do that, or concurrently, you go out and, hey, it's like USA, you have Wells Fargo. You go out and get a Wells Fargo credit card. Once again, I have a video. It teaches you how to use that. There's a few gotchas there. So you put that $1,000 there, and you get to 5,000, preferably 10 grand, and you don't use the money. Now, here is the beauty of making an additional $1,000 a month. And I want you guys to listen to me very clearly and distinctly. If you can keep your current job and make $1,000 to $2,000 a month and manage it properly, you will not only change your life and the life of your children, you will change the life of your grandkids. And this is how it goes. So you're making an extra $1,000 a month. Your first year is done on building up credit. You get 2, possibly 3 secured credit cards your first year. That's money that you can't use. It's locked up. The bank has it. All right. You barely use those credit cards. So you got 10 G's, 15 grand in open credit lines. You're managing it. Then all of a sudden you can get the Wells Fargo unsecured. You can get the Chase unsecured. You can get the American Express. You can get all of this stuff unsecured. Now, what has happened in that year? You've learned a new habit. The new habit is how to save money, how to manage money. Oh, now all of these cards are funded. So you got this 15 grand plus now you've moved your business up to $1,500, $2,000 a month. You still have your job. So what do you do with that money? Oh, wow, you can invest in your business. Oh, or no, you can just sit on it. Let's just say for another 6 months, you take 2 grand and you put it somewhere while your business is operating. And oh man, you've got 10 to 12 grand in the account. You've got, 10,000, 15,000 in savings accounts. I want you to look at your secured credit cards as savings account. At some point, you're getting that money back. So now all of a sudden you got 27 grand. 18 months ago, you were broke Dick Danny and you didn't have 2 pennies to rub together. But now you've got 18, 20 grand somewhere. And, whoa, since you have a budget, all your bills are cut, you've got rid of that expensive cable, you have regular cable, you know where every penny's going. Oh, wait a minute. So you're making $1,500, $2,000 a month, and out of your job income, there's like $800 that you still have because now you have proper money management. Oh, wait, let's go up here and fast forward to year 3. You're making $3 grand a month. You're thinking about quitting your job, and now you've got like 60, 70 grand somewhere. And you didn't have 2 shillings to rub together. So this is how treating your secured credit card as an investment and not getting stupid with it and making more money. I'm going to keep saying that. I'm going to keep preaching that because a lot of you don't want to hear that. For some reason, you feel that it is appropriate, it's good to be making 40, 50, 60, 70 grand a year and having 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 70, $80,000 in credit card debt. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's warranted. I don't think that's reasonable. I feel that if you will stop playing these games, if you will stop looking for a way to hack something, if you stop looking for a way to cheat, if you will stop waiting for Bitcoin to save you from all of your bad financial habits, maybe you could be somebody that your kids could be proud of. Maybe. I'm just saying, because you, my friend, needs to make more money. And you, with all of the tools, with all the stuff out here, you can make more money. But that's going to require you to become someone that you're currently not, and that's the problem. You still want to sleep in. You still want to just lay around. You want to play video games all day. You don't want to do anything productive. No. And then when someone gives you information, all of a sudden you get upset because you're being called out for being a slob, for being lazy. It ain't that complex. Make more money. If you consistently make $500 to $3,000 a month above your job income and to the point that it takes off, you change the life of your children. You change your life. You change the life of your grandchildren. Because most folks are not making. I'm going to float something else to you. You can have a great life. You can make a lot of money and you can never become a millionaire. I want you to think about that. If you practice, because, I'm in Atlanta, I'm in a pretty expensive neighborhood, but let's say you're out in Kansas where a $250,000 house is like a mansion. And you get your house paid off, you get your cars paid off, and you get 500 grand saved, and you have a business that, it's a physical, it's mostly mental, and it makes you 3 grand a month, and you're 65. No, you're not balling out, but you okay. House paid off, cars paid off. You know how I know this works? I grew up in a place called Adamsville, Alabama, and there was dozens and dozens of people had their house paid off, had their cars paid off, had somewhat of a deplorable pension from the coal mines, and these folks never were millionaires, and they died in their homes. There was, when I was growing up, there was this thing called a 10-year mortgage. These folks paid off their property, didn't have credit cards, and did not make a lot of money. Let me say that again. Mr. Jones, Miss Watkins, Miss Brunel, all of these people managed their money. They built homes, paid them off, and died in their homes, and had burial policies. So when they died, that there was 10, 15 grand to bury them. And these folks never made over $20,000 a year. A lot of them never even made over $10,000 a year. So you cannot tell me that if you do not follow if you follow the principles that I am outlaying to you, make more money, manage your money better, that you can do the same thing. You can't tell me you can't. You just can't. All right. So to the person that said that to Patty, so what? U.S. Bank, okay, you can't add money for 6 months. That means you need to save your money so you can add it when that window opens, so you can just like, okay, well, I added 1,000. Here's another 4. Here's my $5,000 credit card. I mean, I'm just like, what is it? You know, it just drives me crazy. So let's go to the chat room. What's going on? Let's see. I got to take my, whoa. What's up, Wild Jones Report? What's up, Johnny? What's up, Prince? What's up, Steve? What's up, Charlene, Short Change, Kareem, DJ Slink, Zola, Ready to Play, Short Change. 25 years. Yeah, it really is. I mean, this whole notion that everyone's balling is just totally out of control because it's false. What's up, Ant Banks? What's up, Christian? What's up, Roosevelt? George, get rid of First Premier. It's garbage. Ross, what's up? What's up, Ant Banks? Lamode. Roosevelt, I feel I earn money to pay off your debt to learn the game or leverage your money. What's up, Mr. and Mrs. Fuller? Short change. Trying to get that attitude money to 15 grand. Excellent. Walter Reed, that's very true. What's up, Edwards? Let's see. Let me get rid of you. Wow, these bots are kind of crazy. What's up, Channa? What's up, Jasmine? Mo Grizzly? All right. So, what you can do. Yeah, like George, First Premier's garbage. I'm telling you that. I'm just letting you know as your friendly internet person. All right, so let's see. Let me get into this. All right, for those of you who need a little help, I've got this, and I'm going to go through these things. And I'm also going to discuss the live event that I'm going to have, too. Let's see. Doot. Let's go here. All right, bundles. So what we have here. All right, let's go through the Superior Mind bundle first. Actually, I did that wrong. Let's do this. Because I feel that the question came from the improper mindset. So the Superior Mindset bundle is going to help you do a lot of stuff. And the link is below the video. You can just click it and go ahead and get that for $149. And what I include in there is Becoming the Boss, How to Never Be Broke Again, Disruptive Mating, and The Hustler's Mindset, Pimping Your Mind for Success, Volume 3. Now, for those of you who have the credit issues, We have the super credit, how to fix your credit, grow in an alternative cash. For those of you who don't know, this will be including the Bitcoin advice. I'm not going to get too, well, it's going to be cryptocurrency. But essentially, the budget starts here. So this is if you're a repair, grow, enhance your credit fast. If your credit's just jacked up, unlimited credits, how to take your good to great credit to make it even better. Disruptive money. I need to do the budgeting section there. That's going to be about a lot of stuff. Alternative cash and cryptocurrency. I'm going to talk about it from a very different point of view. I'm not going to talk about it from you could buy some cryptocurrency and get rich in 6 months, or you're going to be a trader. It's going to be more from an investor standpoint, where you buy and hold, which determines your philosophy. Because if you buy some Bitcoin or you buy some Ripple or you buy some Ethereum and you trade it like the next day, you're a trader. And, you know, that's kind of interesting. But this is going to be all included in the super credit bundle. So I think I got all that. And let's see. All right, how to start a business from scratch and move up to the next level. It's got all of this. So all of those links should be below the video. I have a feeling that this one isn't, but we will find out. But let me come out of there. And just to make sure, because all these links should be below the video. You can go ahead and buy it. Start immediately. Let's see. Good Lord. What the? All right. I don't know where all of these people came. A lot of people say it's not how much you make, it's how much you save, short change. There's a combination of truth in there, but you need to make more money. It takes less than 15 minutes to create an EIN, and it's free. What's up, Erica Nicole? Wow, I made $225 a year and over leveraged myself. Good Lord. Travel agents, you know, it's funny. When I was in London, there's a lot of travel agents. That was wild. Yeah, because the thing is, you know, investing long term is a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70-year game. Driving to work, pulled over the post if you have not been sent to collections, but you're in. What do you mean? Just hired the development training team in India? Well, go ahead. What's up, Tanya? Jigga 1017. Yeah, because I mean, just to be honest, the more you earn, the easier that this becomes. It's like when you're at 50, 60, 70, it can be doable, but it can be tight and it takes a lot of discipline. But if you're making 150, if you're making 200,000, things change. Things drastically change. And someone put in there like, what started me to do the online courses? You know, here's the story. I want to be a writer, and I wrote this first book, Making Money A to Z with Self-Storage Unit Auctions, right? And it just started from there. Someone was just like, hey, I need more information. I got tired of answering all the same questions over and over again, so I created my first course. That's how it happened. It's a curious route, but that's how it happened. But mostly what you have to do is you have to earn more money. You got to. I mean, even if it's an additional $500 a month. And the thing is, not only earning more money, but managing it better. Good Lord, Golene. For some of you, hold on. Let me do this real quick. This is what you need to do. Because someone just asked me this question, and I want you to go, oh. All right. This is the playlist you need to check out. How to improve your personal credit. It goes through a lot of these questions. And here, why should you never pay collection agencies ever? So for Golene and anyone else that needs that, be sure to check out this playlist. It will help you out a great deal. It really will. Okay, so from the beginning, if you need help with the right mindset, you're looking at stuff funny, you're looking at stuff the wrong way, the Superior Mindset Bundle will help you. If you want to start a business from scratch and move to the next level, how to start a business from scratch and move to the next level bundle. That's $500. And for those of you who want to fix your credit, that is the Super Credit Bundle. And that should be it. All right. So let me close some of these windows. All of the links are below the video, and you can get started tonight. You can view these courses from your phone or your tablet or they're available to you at any time, and once you buy, you have access to the course forever and ever and ever. So that's how that goes. Make sure that. That's kind of interesting. All right, there we are. All right, cool. We are in the window. All right, so there you have your information. Be sure to go ahead, give me your phone number, links below the video, and pick the appropriate course for your situation, and I'll be back tomorrow. So with that, I almost forgot. Okay, not this week, but next week after Christmas, I'm having a live training. It's going to be December 28th to 29th, and we're going to talk about how to start LLCs, how to start businesses, and if you want to be part of that experience, you need to let us know that you're coming. If you're a member in Hustle Camp, and if you're a member of Hustle Camp, your payment plan must be complete. You cannot be making a payment plan and come, but if you're a member of Hustle Camp, you could come. So just email Patty, let her know that you're coming so we can start collating the list. The cutoff date will be this Friday, because I don't want to just have somebody because there's only so many people that can come anyway. So we will see how many folks will show up, and then we'll talk about that stuff. And probably later on, I'll put something else up how people can attend, like in tonight's session. I'll do that. So, all right. Once again, that's that. I will see you guys later. I thought I was going to see you guys later.